do a water
Of course.
with the 5?
The gallon of water?
Yeah, we call it the 5. Do the
Yes, sir.
pump, mild pump,
Okay.
1 scoop. Jeffrey, how are we doing today? Hi, guys. We will do a question and answer here at the end. I want to jump on here today to say, man, we did some updates to the Titan crew that I'm really happy about. As we continue, here's the tough thing for me. I got to coach thousands of people around the world with my time, and it's, again, it's a learning thing, trying to get to everybody. Yeah, it is more than thousands. It's and so yeah, and so it's nice that we can continue to grow and continue to do better for you as a coach. And the coach I was 2 years ago isn't the coach I am today. The coach I was a year ago is not the coach I am today. And even going through this last extreme diet for myself, I'm not even the coach 4 months ago. And it's nice that we keep growing, we keep getting better. And I love the term, a fool knows everything. The elite continue to learn. And I am that guy that is trying to continue to learn how to do things better, coach better. And it's minute things. It's not about protein and carbs. It's about getting you guys the right information. And also jumping in front of you, knowing what your possibility is, but also like I one of the things that I saw today in the Titan crew was, hey, I just like doing the same meal. And that's me. And that was my old school me. But I also understand that off season, which is the majority of time, you have to take in different foods through the week. I know the simpleness of having the similarity as you're dieting down. 100% agree with that. That it's already hard enough dieting to wake up and know what I got to do my whole different macros today, and then wake up Tuesday and whole different macros, and Wednesday. Now, see, I understand that when it is contest time because you're tired, you're doing cardio, you're training once or twice a day, you're supersetting, you're doing drop sets, you're doing so much. And so I understand at that point, it's easier to just take that one derivative out. And I'm okay with that at that point. But in the off season, I would like you guys to understand the differences between eating a cup of rice and having 2 pieces of bread. They hit you differently. And if we teach your body only to do the rice, me as a coach, I'm doing the same thing I told you the other guys do. I'm setting you up to fail. If your body can only utilize certain foods because of the way it digests and use that things, especially as you get older, I'm setting you up to fail later in life. And I don't want to do that. Yeah.
And you got to adjust.
Not only does your body change, and I love that the Zach thing is going around right now. The actor was Zach Efron, who's, again, he's that dedication to his character in the roles. I mean, it's just obviously he's successful, so he's dedicated. Let's bypass how dedicated he is. We know he's dedicated. We know he puts it in, and he really gives it his all when he was doing his cuts for this last movie and also for Baywatch, which I think he looked better than The Rock, which is impressive because Zach's a 150-pound guy where The Rock is 250 pounds, and he looked incredible. Both are incredible, but I think Zach's physique was just globally appealing. But look how hard he trained for it, even though he's around great coaches and everything like that. And his body still went through a trauma, and it took him 6 months to recover. And I kind of try to tell you guys this: as soon as we push it as hard as we can, you need to come off that diet and then regroup slowly. And it takes time. And we've had a lot of Titan members talk about how they go, no, I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to keep pushing it. And you keep wrecking your body. And then at a certain point, you've destroyed your body. And it's now not 6 months to come back. It's a couple of years if you do come back. And that's what I don't want you guys to do. Any good questions as of right now? You guys are staying up to point on this, right? I mean, that's the main thing right today is we changed the questions that you guys need to answer on the Titan check-ins. And we're going to change them again today. So make sure you make note on the new tweaks that I make to the Titan questions. And I know that some people were talking about when they were doing 2 years ago or a year ago or anything like that. It is now. It is now. So when you're doing the check-ins, it is about now. If there is anybody out there that's going, hey, I don't know what to do or how to get started, all the information is there in the Titan crew. There's also support emails for you guys if you are like me and maybe not computer savvy or something's not working. That's what the whole team, and that's what's great about this, is that we have a team now that's helping me out and helping Mona out. So make sure that you use those support emails. Again, the Titan crew is going to grow this year as we get ready for the big launch in January. And I want to make sure that we are setting up right now for that point of view on your body's being healed, ready to go, ready to push it, ready to slice and dice. And I don't want you guys to miss out either. I don't want you to miss out on that because of maybe you failed before. Maybe you didn't last during the blitz. Blitz is tough. Blitz is tough when we tell you guys that. But even basic dieting is tough. The Mona.
I had blood work done today.
Mona did her blood work.
Their blood work done.
Well, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, you gotta do your blood work, guys. And I got a message from somebody on a DM saying, "So what kind of blood work do you do? Like, what do you do?" I check everything, like full panel of blood work from liver to kidneys to everything that you could
I
imagine.
forced her to do this, guys, just so you understand. It was as bad as you guys think you are to go do the blood work. I forced her.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And I actually, I blackmailed you.
Honey, I got it done.
I blackmailed her. I said, it's not for you anymore. It's for Titan. Get your blood work done so we know what's going on. Let's get back on the topic of nutrition and making sure that we get this going well for you guys. So I'm going to do another check-in here at the end of November for all the Titans. And so we got to make sure that we're 4 weeks out from the Olympia. So that's 6 weeks out almost from New Year's. How are we setting ourselves up to win during Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas holidays, or any celebration that you guys are doing, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you're doing? Let's figure out that we can make sure to go through this process correctly and healthy and set you up. Let's not think of the holidays of, oh, I can't cheat, I can't do anything. Yeah, we can eat something. But if it's in the right direction of what we're going to do January 1st. So let's make sure that we get those check-ins on the end of November to make sure that you guys are doing that. And I'll keep giving you guys information on how to go through Thanksgiving, enjoying time with your family and not losing that time and feeling like you got to be so regimen down to where you can't have anything else. My tricks on Thanksgiving or holidays like that is it's a pretty easy, simple thing to do and still not beating yourself down. Because that's, I think, the hardest thing. And we talk about this. You guys get mentally beat down by messing up in one day. You get mentally beat down by going, everything is not perfect. And it rarely is. But at least if it's better than it was before, we're moving in the right direction. And that's really what I want to talk to you guys about today. So check the questions and answers. Check the questions. Answer them correctly for my November check-in in the Titan crew. Get on over there. Make sure that you got the Titan meal plan. And again, there's support emails there for you guys. If there's any kind of issues, any holdups, Jeffrey, anything else that they can reach out if they have issues? And listen, me and Mona are not the greatest with computers or apps and stuff like that. So we go to the team, and the team just says, you just hit the email on there, the support email, and it will take you to the right spot.
Yeah, I wish it was easier, but again, you made it as easy as possible.
So use those emails. Anything else you'd like to add to this? I just really want to go in there and talk to them today about let's get going. Let's get things today and how we've improved over the years of getting a hold of these people.
Yeah, well, I think this is the time where everybody needs to get on some sort of meal plan or program, because when the holidays come, people
If they're not on, yeah, good point.
people get all excited about the holidays and they're already off the wagon and they're like, oh, I'll just wait until January. No, you'll never get it done. You're either gonna do it now or never. Get on a plan, and then when the holidays come, as we say, take the day,
Rock and roll.
enjoy yourself, and then get back on the plan. I think that's get the foundation going.
Okay, so there's even Mona's insight to this. Get over there. And then going back to a subject, and I will really get into this next week. Your body digesting and utilizing certain things. You know how a lot of you guys will probably say the easiest one to bring up would be like gluten, or your body doesn't work with gluten or milk or anything like that. Anything in that, era that's everybody right now is so toxic to. It's like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. And the reason why you can't do it for the majority of you, I know this is going to sting. No, and I'm one of those people, is if you are consistently staying away from certain things, your body just doesn't utilize it as well. And then here's the other catcher. If you're only utilizing certain things, your body becomes bored of it and doesn't utilize it as well. Everything works for a period of time. Okay. And then it shuts it down. And that could be, if you're just doing rice every single diet, everything, every day for a year, just assume how much that changes over that time. And then you try to go back to bread, how much you blow up. I'm that guy. I blow up, but it's not the body itself. It's just my habits of trying to stay away from something. And I don't try to stay away from bread, but in those diet situations, I need to stay low. And so they hit me differently. And in the off season, I make sure to get back to those other foods, the milk, the breads, the pastas, those things that the majority do not do. Even after 25, 30 years old, it's like an absolute no-no. I think even for 20-year-olds nowadays with social media, it's a no-no to do those things. And I just want to set you guys up to win in the future, not destroy yourselves and destroy your body. Robbie was talking about that the other day, that I loved it. Robbie Robinson was talking about, you got to try different proteins. You got to try different carbohydrates, try different fruits. All aspects of food are good. And it's just like training. If you're training the same way every single day for a year, your body's adapted to it. Change it up a little bit. Change the intensity a little bit. Pull back a little bit. Add to it a little bit. These are all things we'll keep going over as we get ready for New Year's. Let's leave it at that for today. Get over there. Keep active in the Titan crew with your teams and get ready. We are 6 weeks out or so for the New Year's, and I want to see what those goals are. All right. I think right now with this November check-in, we should all be set up for that 4 weeks by the time we do this check-in. 4 or 5 weeks. Not the CBD yet.
No.
Not the CBD yet. So you know that we got the pups on the CBD.
Yeah, but
it's for people as well. I know it's just a picture of Stryker.
Strike this picture. I gotta bring it into the camera. But every day when Stryker wakes up in the morning, we give her an hour or so, and then we throw this in some either goat milk or cow milk, whatever it's available. And she absolutely loves it. And then an hour after that, or even 30 minutes after the CBD, we go walking. And I've been putting stories up on her page on Stryker's World. Make sure you follow Stryker's World to see how good she's moving from this, because obviously, once they get old, they get arthritis and they're just not.
It's also the research is good on that stuff. And for people and dogs. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We got a new show on Friday, and it's going to go into science-based, but wait for the end of the show. Wait for the very end of the show, because there's something that's going to shock you at the end of this science-based nutrition, cardio, training aspect of health and fitness. I'll see you guys next week. Ron, thank you, brother. Change that profile shot, my man. Holy cow. looks like Jeff in his college days.
Where is it? What's that?
Face down.
Oh my God.
I think the picture's turned sideways. I think that's why it is.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Uh,
That's hilarious.